I don't care what Lubeck Line's administration says about danger pay. I'm not getting paid enough for this job. The halls were flooded with the deconverted doctors, if you want to call them that, so I couldn't go out that way. I decided that I had to climb the vents in order to avoid detection, which worked just a treat. I managed to cross the hall and drop down into a room filled with vials of this medicine stuff. Found some information on a clipboard. It's very elegant the way this serum seems to work, as they say. Apparently it activates something that gets into your bloodstream, something in your cells. Realizing that I was close to uncovering the mystery of the serum, I used my wire hacking plugged into the wall to talk to a friend who's a forensic expert. I asked him quietly about some of the readings I'm getting on this clipboard, and they say nothing of this nature wouldn't leave remnants in your bloodstream. But I shouldn't be seeing any cellular growth after death in this manner. Whatever the serum is doing to the cells, it's causing rampant cellular growth even after death. The only thing that could be is an active mutagen, something introduced into the body to make it change and grow abnormally. Trolls were increasing outside, and I could hear whispers of some nosy little swift poking around Doc Barton's crime scene earlier. They know me, and they know that I'm here. Having found out a bit more, I decided to look around the room. A tingling sensation went down my spine, an odd sensation. What I took to be a normal medical pod, I suddenly realized was anything but. This pod had wires leading to power sources and pipes heading out the room. It was covered in runic script and prayer papers, almost like it was some kind of ritualistic magical device. What could be in that pod? Well, I didn't get to find out because I got attacked with some crazy mutant raptor with a snarling growl that leapt upon me and bit deep into my arm. Just at that same moment, as I'm getting bitten, the door flies open and a medic who hears the commotion steps in and runs out, yelling that I was here. I managed to fend it off, but it's costing me a bit of my vigor, biting deep into the flesh of my arm. But I managed to grab a bone saw and jam it straight through its eye. This by itself was an important clue, as the mutations clearly aren't just limited to certain species. If a raptor can be mutated too, why couldn't anything else? Ran out of time, I couldn't use my usual methods and had to quickly rely upon my eyesight to find another clue. But as I looked around, I saw a piece of paper, an invoice of payment for the use of the serum. Someone's actually paying these fellows for testing on these subjects. Who would want to do that? Well, I didn't have the time to find out as noise pursuit was growing very loud. Back off into the vents and out again. It's been a long damn day. I need to have a drink.